We do have another reporter who's on standby. There's a boat cruise with performing artists for an industry perspective on their bookings for live music shows, etc. This time of the year, let's get that particular perspective. Aren't you envious already? Jayed Paulse is enjoying herself there. You can see her. There she is on the waters there. Jayed, we are in studio, yes, and you are making us envious. Tell us what's happening there.
Well, I can tell you, while my colleague Mlondi Khadebe is on land, I'm out at sea, just fraternizing with some of the industry artists, asking them how December has treated them. We do know that the industry is hard hit throughout the year, and this is the time where they really rope in their monies. And due to some of the events and organized events that we have across the country, now we do know that KZN is a draw card for many parties. We'll be hitting some of those parties and showing you what exactly the viewers back at home who are not partying have in store, but also those that are going around Mklanga. We're also going to be at the last dance in Pietermaritzburg, bringing you live visuals on that. But for now, let's speak to some of the festival organizers here in Durban. I am joined by the beautiful Mbali Khumalo. Thank you so much for joining us, Mbali. Now, your festival also brings in a whole lot of artists, and I was just telling the viewers back at home, this is the time of year where many of them actually make their money. Talk to us about your festival.
The Summer Beach Festival has been happening for 14 years. Normally we do it at the new beach, at the Durban beach front. This time around we're not able to raise enough funds to do it at the scale that we normally do it, but we decided that let's make it special, intimate, yes, but special. Hence we are starting with the boat cruise. And the most painful part when these events don't happen is that there are people that are not able to take their kids back to school, because it's not only about artists that we employ, but there are people that work as part of our team even leading up to the event. And so those people always depend on us, that every December they are sure that even if they don't make any money throughout the year, but our event caters for them. And we've been able to take more than 70 kids to school because we use some proceedings from this event to take kids back to school. Some kids now have even graduated. They are lawyers and doctors, and we are hopeful that for 2025 we'll be able to raise more funds so we can make it at a bigger scale again, so we can be able to fulfill everything that we've wanted to fulfill, more especially taking kids back to school. Thank you.
And that's the beautiful part of it all, because it's not only about partying, it's not only about having all these different parties during December, but it's the people behind these events. Like you said, your event takes children to school, puts food on the table.
Yes. So for 2025, we are hopeful that everyone watching at home can make a pledge to come and support these types of initiatives, because when people think about these events, they think about partying, but it's not only that, it actually puts food on the table and it takes kids back to school. Thank you so much.
Mbali, thank you so much for talking to us. Well, I'm going to take you on the boat cruise that we are on. If Ray behind the camera can just walk with me as we speak to some of the artists. It's pretty windy out here, folks, but let's see. Mlondi. Yes, Mlondi, tell us. I was just telling the viewers back at home, this is the time of year when artists really rope in some of the funds. It's quiet throughout the year, but December in KZN, talk to us about the industry as a whole.
Okay, the industry is doing well in KZN. We have many events, and this is one of them, Summer Beach Festival. Like Mbali was saying, we used to do it at South Beach, but now we're doing it at Kudita. So this event employs and creates a lot of job opportunities for artists, and that money can be useful, especially in January when it's dry, because there's no much events in January. So Mr. Khumalo, the owner of the company, always says this money is for school kids, it's for uniform and all that, because it might be quite the whole year, but in January kids need their their needs. So it helps us a lot on that. But besides the artists, we are happy that Tourism KZN and Film Commission under ATIA as a department, they are part of this initiative, because the entertainment as a whole is also a tourism boosting element kinda. So I like it when they understand that we are not just artists, but we are part of the creative sector. We also need money, we also need to be budgeted for, because this thing of saying, hey, there's no budget, it means the arts industry or creative sector is not taken serious. We need to be budgeted for. Tourism, when it's happening, the entertainment must be there. You can't have tourists who are just bored. They must get entertainment, they must enjoy themselves like they will be doing at Kudita. We've got DJs, we've got live bands. I will be the MC as Model MC. I'm a comedian. I can make you laugh now, not tomorrow. Joking.
Well, before you go, Mondi, yes, tell us, what is your New Year's resolution for 2025?
My New Year's resolution is simple. As much as I'm an artist, I want to focus more on business point of view, using my profile as a comedian, as an entrepreneur, to create more jobs and create more comedians, create more entertainers. Because if we are all looking at Mr. Kumalo to employ us, then there's a problem. We must also be having our own legacy, that through me, some people got the opportunity to be famous and stuff, because this event has produced so many DJs, so many artists that are well known. They were just coming to our event and do their thing as unknown, but today they are famous. So every opportunity counts. So in closure, I want to focus more on business. What kind of a business? Some people know, some people don't know. But I also sell Imbiza, natural herbs. I can sell one for you.
Is that a joke?
No, serious.
Thank you, Mondi.
Thank you so much. Man.
Well, I'm also going to put some people on the spot here that are enjoying the cruise with us. New Year's resolutions, folks. Ray, do not fall.
Yes. I think let's start with my lady here.
My New Year's resolution is basically working harder to build our businesses and the social programs that we're working on next year.
Oh, beautiful. And yours, sir?
Oh yes, as she say, we run a foundation called Sawan, and we are about touching lives. I think it's very much important that we support local and ensure that we grow businesses within the boundaries of South Africa first. And I think we are so sold about looking across the board instead of us looking at here. So the most important part of it is touching more lives, as in terms of social entrepreneurship, as well as in terms of just socially. Yes. My personal resolutions too. I'm getting married to her. That's the thing.
Is she hearing it for the first time?
Yeah, and I'm getting married to her. And then the second one is I'm finishing up my MBA come next year, and then focus more on my businesses as well.
Okay, lovely, folks. Well, I'll let you enjoy the view. The wind is really howling out here, but I think I'll leave it there. We've heard from the artist, we've heard from some of the organizers of the events here in KZN, and we've also heard from a lovely couple who the gentleman says he's going to be proposing to his future fiancée there. So I'll leave it and hand it back to you in studio.
Well, we better be invited for that all grand proposal if what he's saying is anything to go by. And Jade, whatever you do, don't touch Imbiza. We still need you to work. We still need you to be with us throughout the rest of the evening. But thank you so much for chatting to us there. That's my colleague Jayed Paulse out there on the waters. Don't you just wish you were there? You're stuck with me.